So we're about to log into the primary server, into the administrator account on the domain. Here you can see in the network settings that the DNS has been set to 8.8.8.8. This was the first mark scheme on the AD base level configuration of the network settings. The next thing we're going to look at is the PDC and the BDC created and connected together. So this is the PDC that we showed earlier. We've also got the BDC, which I'll log into now. These are both connected onto the same domain, and the PDC is used as like a backup. Here you can see they are both on the same network. So this is 10.0.1.3 instead of 10.0.1.2, and if I use the ping to ping, you can clearly see that they're both pinging. I'll do it on the PDC as well. There you can see both the machines are both pinging and connected together. So next we're going to show you that the DHCP is configured and all the servers are hard coded within the DHCP server. So if we go into the server manager and we go into the tools, you can clearly see that DHCP is one of the tools. If we click on this, you can see that the primary PDC is there and it is authorized. And if you go into the filters, we've hard coded the MAC addresses into the allow section. These are the MAC addresses for both the PDC and the BDC. If we'll check the BDC out, this is exactly the same. If you go into tools, it's installed. If you click on these tools, authorized, and the filters are there too. Right, so now we're going to show the user groups and the limits that we've set these. So we go to the users section. Here you can clearly see we've created all the different users, so head teacher, infants, juniors, office admin, teachers, and then we've also added these users into user groups such as teaching staff, sysadmin, pupils, and if you click on the properties and go down to members, you can see that infants and juniors are both part of the group. We then set different policies for these different groups in the group policy management. We go here, you can clearly see that pupils can only read and write, where system admins can have full control over everything, and like office admins can also read and write, same as teachers. Here you can see if we go into the Windows 8 machine that all these accounts can be logged into on the domain. The next thing I'm going to show you is the internet access. So originally we did have NAT to give us full access to the internet. This is a NAT, and here you can see it allows us to have full internet access. However, we then changed it so it had to go through a proxy. This can be seen in the properties here, where the default gateway is set to 10.0.1.6, and in the proxy the IP address is 10.0.1.6. The proxy allowed us to do web filtering, so we go to Internet Explorer, we go to 10.0.1.6 and log into the pfSense. Here you can see through SquidGuard we used a blacklist to stop certain websites from being blocked. An example of this would be if I went to William Hill, it's a betting website, go to click on it, and it's been blocked via SquidGuard. I'm going to show you is the monitoring that we've done. So we started by deploying Nagios, and here you can see this site access Nagios at 10.1.120.234. So we go into the server, go to Firefox 10.1.3. You can then have access to the Nagios. Here you can then configure the different monitoring that you want. So first of all, you'd want to monitor the Windows server, so that would be 10.0.1.2. Here then you can then change the different settings, so this would be changed to 80 and 90% to meet the criteria, and then click next and finally finish. This would monitor the Windows server PDC. For it to monitor the BDC, you just do exactly the same. So you go 10.0.1.3. Next, once again, exactly the same. Change that to 90. Click next and finish. This then monitors the BDC. Another thing that can be monitored is the DHCP. In here you just type in the PDC and the DHCP, and this would monitor the DHCP that is running on the server. And finally the DNS can be monitored. This can be done through the DNS query, and here you would type in the domain, click next, and then this monitors the DNS in this setup. And then if you go to home, it gives you a range of all the different services that are running, and views and dashboards. So the final section that we've done is we've created a daily backup of the server, and this is configured to another machine within the network. So the machine that we configured this to is the BDC. So here you can see there's a daily backup. We did this through the Windows image backup in the tools. We go to the Windows server, tools, Windows server backup. Here you can see that we have a scheduled backup. This is to be done every day, and this is then available if you log in. It's then available across the drive onto the BDC. That's the backup of the